A collection is like a shopping cart. It's just holding temporary information in this instance of the app. If I were to close this app, that information would disappear. It would be gone. It's not permanently saved. You can think of it as like some kind of virtual information. So let's show what's actually in those collections to the person using this app. Earlier, we were using view collections, but this is not available when you play the app. What we're going to use is a gallery to show all the words that are in error. We've already used a gallery for the people picker. We're going to build our own experience with this gallery. So I inserted a blank one. I'm going to bring this right beside the first gallery. Now, right now the gallery has a template size of a pretty large number. If I click inside, each one of those records inside this gallery is going to be this big. We don't really need it that big. So I'll change the template size to just 40. It's good for a label. I want this collection, this gallery to show all of the words that are in error. So I set its items property to that collection that we just created. We need to add a label to see what's actually going on inside. If I add a label, IntelliSense predicts that we probably want to show the word inside this text box. In the event that the word doesn't show up, change whatever's inside this text property of this label to this item.word. This word is currently in error. Let's add another label to show the position of this word. Again, IntelliSense thought we wanted the word again. This time we'll change it to ID number. So we have the location of this word inside the passage, the word itself. Let's change its font so that it matches the rest of it. I use Courier as the fixed width font. Next, maybe I want to delete this word. Maybe the student didn't have this word in error as I thought they did. I could insert an icon inside this gallery. I'll use the trash can icon, and I'll change its color so it's that dark green. I'll add some functionality to that trash can in the onSelect property. Like the other gallery, it's selecting the parent container. Here I want to use remove. Remove allows me to get rid of things inside a collection or a table of any type. The first argument is what I want to remove it from. I want to remove something from this table of errors. If I remove this item, I'm removing whatever is currently selected here. If I test it out, I click heat, the word is gone. I click this one, the word is gone. Okay, let's add a few more things back. If I notice, some of these words are now out of order. Around error words, I can use the sort function. If I sort the errors by their ID number, they're now in order. Maybe I want it in reverse order so that the latest error is at the top. I can sort it descending so that the biggest number is at the top, which makes sense for our purposes since we want to show the errors right away at the top so that we can mark it. Otherwise, it might get buried in this table. Let's add just one more bit of functionality. Let's add some more ink to this. I can insert a ink control so that it's repeated for everything inside this gallery. You'll notice the controls for this ink are kind of big, so I'll set show controls to false. But I do want the user to be able to clear the ink that they do on top of this. So let's add an eraser icon. Bring the eraser icon to the edge of this inking. And I want this eraser to reset this ink control so that in the event that the teacher marked something or didn't like what they had written, they can erase it. Suppose a student is pronouncing this incorrectly. If I put in some ink here, some ink here, some ink here, the eraser icon will erase the respective row that's clicked. So my functionality for this collection and this gallery of all the errors is complete.